Look, dropping $300 on a premium nylon golf bag is not going to shave a single stroke off your scorecard. A bag doesn't hit the ball, guys. But these big brands want you to believe expensive gear is the only way to play. Today, we're fixing that. I'm going to show you how to walk the course in comfort without draining your wallet. And later, I'll reveal a surprise minimalist bag that completely changes how you play par threes. So here's the real problem we average golfers face today. We check out these major gear reviews, right? And we see bags priced at $250, $300, or even more. That is just crazy. That is cash you could be spending on forgiving drivers, decent golf balls, or, actual green fees. Worse than that, guys try to save money on cheap bags online, only to find zippers splitting or legs collapsing on the absolute first tee. Here is exactly how we're going to save you money today. We'll quickly cover the overpriced gear problem, nail down the essential budget features that actually matter, run through 5 top carry bags, weigh the honest pros and cons, and give you a final, clear verdict on what you should buy. First up, the essential budget bag features. Before you spend money on a premium brand, you gotta skip the marketing hype. You do not need carbon fiber stand legs or thermalined 12-pack coolers to walk 18 holes. You really only need 3 things. First, self-balancing dual straps. Second, stable stand legs. And third, functional storage. If a bag has 10 pockets, you're just gonna fill them with heavy trash. This is exactly where most golfers waste money, paying for features they just don't need. All right, let's get into the top 5 carry bags. We are skipping the fluff and focusing on real-world value. First up is the Izzo Ultra-Lite stand bag. If you want a full-size bag for all 14 clubs, but you absolutely hate that wet cement feeling on your shoulders by the back 9, this is your pick. It weighs an incredibly light 3.2 pounds. The main strength here is the strap ergonomics. It distributes weight exceptionally well. But there is a trade-off. To get that weight and price down, the material is pretty thin. If you ride in a golf cart 100% of the time, the fabric shows wear fast against the cart brackets, and the rain hood feels kinda cheap. If you're hunting for this on the used market, make sure to check the zippers and strap clips first, because those are what wear down the fastest. Next up is the Sunday Golf Loma bag. Now, the cheaper option is not always worse. Here is the catch. This bag completely shifts how you think about walking the course, but it is designed specifically for a partial set of clubs. It is the perfect minimalist bag, weighing in at under 2 pounds. It even has an insulated pocket for a cold drink. But the storage is extremely limited. It only holds about 6 to 8 clubs comfortably. You literally cannot fit a bulky rain jacket in this bag. If you insist on carrying a full 14 club set, totally skip this one. But for par 3, executive courses, range sessions, or quick evening walks, it is an absolute steal that saves your shoulders a ton of fatigue. Number 3 on our list is the Champkey lightweight stand bag. Want the features of a $250 bag, but strictly under $100? This is your play. You get a 5-way divider top for excellent club separation and 5 zipper pockets, which even includes an insulated water bottle sleeve. For the price, the feature set is highly impressive. But most buyers skip this and regret it later. The massive mistake is assuming all stand legs are built equal. While the Champkey has decent legs, they are definitely less rigid on uneven ground. If you're working steep, hilly terrain, you're gonna notice those plastic joints feel less durable. That is the real trade-off for getting all those extra pockets. Moving on to the absolute budget purist option. This is the Orlimar Pitch and Putt carry bag. Before you buy, you need to hear this next part because you cannot shop on price alone. This is an ultra-minimalist, really inexpensive utility bag, perfect for keeping your clubs off the morning dew during short game practice. But look closely at that single strap. There is no dual backpack strap here. If you try to overload it or walk a full 18 holes, all that weight just sits right on one shoulder. Plus, it only has tiny accessory pockets. It's a terrible choice for your standard 14 club setup, but a very smart buy for basic Sunday utility. Rounding out our list is the Tangkula lightweight stand bag. What makes this bag worth your attention is its surprisingly durable, water-resistant polyester fabric. Most cheap golf bags fail because water leaks right through, but the Tangkula is built like a small tank compared to other budget options. But here is the trade-off. It has excellent water resistance and stable automatic legs, but it's slightly heavier at 5 pounds. And because the fabric is thicker, the zippers can be pretty stiff during the first few weeks. It's a smart buy for damp conditions, as long as you don't mind trading a featherlight feel for heavy-duty stability. Now, let's talk broader pros and cons of the budget market. Let's look at how to avoid expensive mistakes across the entire budget market. I've got 3 punchy tips for you. 1. Never walk with a bulky cart bag. They will make 18 holes feel like boot camp. 2. Avoid cheap 14-way dividers. They just snag your club grips. A simple 4-way or 5-way is way better on a budget. And 3. If buying used, this next point matters a lot. Push the bag down. If those internal stand leg springs are worn out, the legs are going to sag and hit your calves while you walk. Let's be totally honest about the reality of budget bags. The massive pro here is saving $150 to $200, but that cash towards some lessons or tea times. The con? The fabric fades faster and cheap zippers fail sooner. They are a phenomenal value for 3 to 5 years of weekend golf, but they just won't survive a decade of daily, rough weather use. Time for the final verdict. Let's match your specific playing style to the right bag. No fence sitting here. For par 3 minimalists, the Sunday Loma wins hands down. For feature seekers, the Champkey is your guy. But for the absolute best overall value pick, it's the Izzo Ultra-Lite. Getting a full 14 club capacity at just 3.2 pounds is unbeatable for the everyday walker. This next part changes the final answer completely. Who should skip these entirely? Avoid budget bags if you walk 80+ rounds a year, frequently play in rough weather, or need premium dividers to protect really expensive shafts. If that is you, hunt for last-generation clearance models from major brands or check used gear platforms. Do not overpay for a shiny logo. Keep that extra cash to actually play more golf. Now I want to hear from you. What is your current handicap, and which bag are you leaning toward? Drop it in the comments below. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss our next budget breakdown. Keep your setup smart and keep your budget in check. After all, if your bag costs more than your driver, are you really playing the game right?